You are my first love. Before you came into my life, love was only a distant story, a, a quiet rumor carried by songs and whispered through old poetry. I had heard about it, how it makes the sky brighter, how it fills empty rooms with warmth, how it turns ordinary days into something unforgettable. But I had never felt it. Then you arrived, not like a storm that crashes into the world loudly, but like the first light of morning, gently slipping through the window. You didn't force your way into my heart. You simply stood there with your kindness, with the calm in your voice, with the softness of your soul. And suddenly, everything inside me began to change. You became the first chapter of a feeling I had never known before. The first person who made my heart beat differently. The first person who made silence feel beautiful. The first person who made the future look like a promise instead of a question. Loving you feels innocent, like rain falling on fresh earth, like a melody played for the first time, like a candle lighting a dark room, without asking for anything in return. There is something sacred about loving someone for the very first time, because the heart is untrained, untouched by disappointment, untaught by pain. It simply opens, and mine opened the moment you smiled at me. I didn't plan to give you so much space in my thoughts. I didn't expect that your name would become the quiet echo inside my mind throughout the day, but somehow, without warning, you became the center of my emotional universe. When the world feels heavy, thinking about you feels like breathing fresh air. When the night feels long, remembering your voice feels like a guiding star. You are not just someone I admire. You are the beginning of something my heart never understood before. A feeling that is gentle, yet powerful, soft, yet impossible to ignore. Sometimes I wonder how one person can bring so much light into another person's life, how your presence can calm the storms inside me, how your laughter can erase the weight of an entire day. You are not just special to me, you are the reason I now believe that love can be real. Before you, my heart was quiet, not broken, not lost, just waiting, waiting for a reason to beat with purpose, waiting for a soul that would understand it without needing explanations. And then you appeared, like destiny, walking softly into my story. You didn't know it then, but in that moment, something inside me whispered, "This is different, not temporary, not shallow, not something that fades when time passes. This feeling feels honest, pure, untouched by games or doubt, because when I say that you mean everything to me, I don't say it lightly. You are the first person who made my heart feel brave, brave enough to care deeply, brave enough to dream about tomorrow, brave enough to imagine a life where love is constant. Every small thing about you has a quiet magic. The way you speak, the way you listen, the way your presence turns ordinary moments into memories. You may not realize it, but you have changed the rhythm of my life. Before you, days simply passed. Now they matter, because each day is another chance to care about you, to appreciate you, to feel grateful that someone like you exists in my world. Sometimes love is loud, but what I feel for you is peaceful. It doesn't shout. It doesn't demand attention. It simply grows like a tree in quiet soil, stronger every day, without anyone noticing. And maybe that is why this feeling feels so true, because it was never forced, it was never rushed. It simply happened the way the sun rises, naturally, inevitably, beautifully. If someone asked me, what makes you special? I wouldn't know where to begin. Is it your heart that carries so much kindness? Is it the calm you bring into my chaos? Or is it the simple fact that when I think about you, my entire world feels a little brighter? You are the first person who made love feel like peace. Not confusion, not fear, not uncertainty, just warmth, just sincerity, just a quiet certainty that my heart has finally found. Someone worth holding on to. And if time moves forward and the world changes, one truth will remain deep inside me. You will always be the first person who taught my heart what love truly feels like. The first person who made my soul understand how beautiful it is to care deeply. The first person who turned a simple feeling into something sacred. And no matter how many seasons pass, how many years fade into memories, one thing will never change. The love I discovered through you will always be the purest chapter of my heart's story, because loving you was not just a moment, it was the beginning of everything my heart had been waiting for. And even now, when I close my eyes and listen to the quiet rhythm inside my chest, every heartbeat still whispers the same truth, that my heart chose you long before I understood why, and it will keep choosing you again and again and again, because what I feel for you is not temporary.